So the first thing I did is trace a circle with a cup. And then I'm going to divide it by making an X and then a line through the X. Now you're going to be mixing colors, and it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. You're not going to be just painting them on. I want you to mix them. I want you to pay attention to the color wheel and how it works. You're going to wash off your brush in between each one, and I wiped it off on my towel, and then comes the yellow. You want to make sure your colors are nice, clean, and strong. You don't want to have too much water, because too much water will make them too watery, and you'll find that out later. And then I mix my colors on the palette. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. I'm using my yellow twice because I know I'm going to need it for the orange and the green. And I use just a drop of red. Red is a really strong color with the yellow, so I'm going to use just a drop of red. And the same thing with the blue. I'm going to use just a drop of blue with the yellow to get my green, because blue is a really strong color next to the green, so I don't need so much. And I didn't like that green, so I used a little bit more yellow to get the green that I liked. And I'm going to blend it together. Same thing now with the red. The red is not as strong as the blue, and I need just a drop of blue compared to the red. So there you have your color wheel. Now you're going to get started with making the colors go with the value from darkest to lightest. And that's a really tricky thing with watercolors, because you have to really control how much water you're going to use. So you just kind of have to drag the water down and really just try to lighten it up and you want to try to get those tones in between. And that's where it gets really tricky, because you're going to be using this when we're painting our paintings. So you can see I'm just adding a little bit more water, and I'm kind of dragging the colors down. And I'm going back up to my dark parts to make it a little darker. Starting out with the orange. And then I'm dragging it out. And I'm having a little trouble with the orange. You can see that. So this is just called a test strip. And this is what a lot of artists do, just to make sure that their colors, that they have control over their colors, how their colors work, because each set of paints are different. And this is just a cheapy set of paints that I have. These are just regular old school paints. Now, yellow is a little bit more difficult for me. And I'm just going to move my green up because I'm running out of space. Using a little bit more water to get some control over there. And you're going to see I'm going to have to turn my paper around. To finish it off. And I'm going to do it with all the colors. So with the blue, I actually added more dark and working my way upwards. And you get the idea. I just want you to make a test strip, a test paper just like this. And finish up. Good luck.